Alright, YouTube, I have got a recipe tonight that's going to knock your socks off. Ooh, this is great. This is one of my favorite friend's recipes that she came up with by mistake, and it's called Kathy's Mistake Stroganoff. And it's made with chicken, sour cream, mushrooms, onions, garlic, cream cheese, mozzarella cheese. She calls for a stick of butter in the recipe. I am going to omit the stick of butter and go with the better fat because I bought some bacon, so I'm going to go ahead and use some bacon grease. It's got white wine in it, the Parmesan. This is really, really good. So without further ado, I'm going to get moving on this. So I'm going to start by sweating down the onions and the mushrooms first, and then we'll throw the rest of it together. So be back with you. Alright guys, what I'm using is my precision induction cooktop for this recipe. No flame involved. I'm sure everybody in free earth has seen these advertised on TV. Happened to get this for Christmas, so let this pan heat up for a second, which I just cooked all the bacon in it, so it's pretty hot. Put the onions and mushrooms in that. Grab me some salt and pepper. Forgot to tell you about the salt and pepper. Anyway, we're going to go in with the onions. Diced them up pretty small so they'll cook faster. Trying to wreck the kitchen here. I'm going to go ahead and give those a stir. Remember, this is bacon fat, not butter. The recipe calls for a stick of butter. Half the stick of butter goes in with the onions first, and the other half a stick of butter will go in with the egg noodles, which I've already cooked, and I've coated those with olive oil, so I'm actually not using any butter in this recipe at all. In with the mushrooms. I bought these mushrooms pre-sliced at the grocery store. They were mammoth mushrooms, so I had to cut them down a little bit. So, when you sweat stuff like this, you want to add some salt, kosher salt, salt, whatever you got. Helps pull the moisture out of the mushrooms and the onions. I'm going to go in with some cracked pepper. I love pepper. Alright, so I'm going to sweat these down and I'll be back. Alright YouTube, what I've done is just added a little bit more bacon fat. I've sweat the onions down with the mushrooms, and I just added my 1 clove of garlic. I'm going to let this cook for about a minute, and then I'm going to add the chicken. Alright everybody, and as you can see, I've got about a pound and a half of chicken breast that I've cubed up. Throw it in there with the mushrooms and onions after they've cooked down a little bit. Cook the chicken breast up, and we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Alright YouTube, at this point I'm going to add our white wine. The chicken probably about a quarter of the way cooked. Recipe calls for a half a cup. Looks like about a half cup to me. You want a lot of white wine. You want some to cook and the rest to drink. Now, I got my favorite one right here. Alright, anyway. I'm going to let this cook a little bit. Then we'll add the cheeses and everything else when we come back. Alright kids, I added a little bit more wine and a little bit more salt. It was missing a little bit of salt. I'm going to put some pepper in here too. Hopefully I'm not getting in your way. Move the camera in just a little bit closer. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And once the chicken's cooked, you want to add your cheeses. The recipe calls for, and I'll post all this down at the bottom in the comments section. We got 8 ounces of cream cheese. I just hate these things. Why do they make these things like it's squeeze bottles or something? Alright, so that's in. Get rid of the package. So you're going to want to melt this down. Break it down a little bit. This is going to be a creamy, creamy, creamy dish. Savory, yummy, comfort food. Oh, look at that. Isn't that wonderful looking? Look at that burgundy color from the mushrooms. And the onions caramelizing in here. Oh, got some in my glasses. Whoops. I'm getting a little too excited. This is good stuff. Parmesan cheese. I'm going with some of that. Good amount of it. This is comfort food, folks, not diet time. This is good crap right here. And I'm going to go in with the mozzarella cheese. I suppose about half the package. Whatever looks good here at the end. Alright. So this cheese is going to melt. As it melts, I'm stirring it all in. So all I'm going to do is continue to critique the cheese, get it all stirred in. Once I get it to the consistency, come back at you. Almost forgot to put sour cream in. We're calling for about 4 ounces of sour cream on this. Yum. 4 ounces, my butt. I put in about half of that container. What is this container? It's 16 ounces. Okay, I guess it would be half. Alright, so see the color that we're getting? Yummy, yummy. For the tummy. Is this good for you? No. But who cares? You already know it's not good for you when you start to make it, so. Alright guys, I'm going to finish stirring this up. Everything that's supposed to be in here is in here. And when I come back, we're going to plate it up. I'm just going to let the rest of this melt down, add a little bit more cheese if I need to, and I'll be back with you. Alright YouTube, that is the finished product. I've put it over egg noodles. You can put it over wide egg noodles or any type of noodles that you really want. Also put some bacon on there. Bacon always goes good with chicken, so, you know. Alright, I'm going to give it a taste test here. Alright guys, we're going to go in for a test. This is Kathy's Mistake Stroganoff. Chicken, white wine, sour cream, garlic. Oh man, it's just really great. The bacon grease and bacon is an addition to it. Something that I thought of, so I got a little bite of everything here. I got chicken, I've got bacon, noodles, and everything else. Guys, it's food orgasm. You get the sour cream, you get the onions, you get the mushrooms. I mean, everything just plays off each other. And Kathy actually came up with this by mistake. Oh man. You gotta make this. You have to make this. This is better than anything I've ever had. At least I've ever had. And it's so freaking good. I can't stop eating it. I'm gonna let you guys go. But thanks for watching. You gotta make it. Whether you make it with butter, bacon fat, bacon, whatever. You gotta make it. It is really good. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright guys, in all sincerity, I am so full right now, and I didn't even have that much of that. So sorry to keep eating in front of you like that, but that, I don't know what you can do anything else to that to make it any better. I mean, chicken, bacon, cheese, and noodles. I mean, I mean, they're just, I mean, I don't think there's anything better than that. I mean, besides an orgasm, and I thought that was better than having sex, so, hey, who cares? Going to flip the camera around here and show you my final product. I just got really excited to taste it, sorry. Alright, tube. So basically here you have it. It's in my cast iron skillet. And the chicken, the onions, the mushrooms, the Parmesan cheese, the mozzarella cheese, the bacon fat. Butter is called for. Basically, this will feed me for a couple days. Not that it's going to be any good for me, but you know. And then, of course, you use egg noodles. After you cook your noodles, you can coat them in butter or olive oil, and that'll keep them from sticking. These noodles have been sitting there for about 2 hours, and they're still not sticking to each other because I oiled them. So, alright, there you have it. See, I got plenty of bacon left over too. That's for tomorrow. I'm going to make a KFC double down chicken sandwich. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That's the final product. That is so good, creamy, yummy. I don't think I've ever really tasted anything better than when it comes to cooking something like this. If you have anything that might make this better, I mean, please stick it down in that comment section down there. I just don't know how. Man. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Okay, YouTube, no, you really need to make this. You really need to get in your car, go down to the store right now, and get the cheeses and everything that it takes to make this, because you need to make it for dinner. You need to make it now. It is so, so good. Make it now. You know you want to. This is my second time making it. And I'm ashamed of myself because I've had the recipe for a year. Make it now. Oh yeah. And Kathy, thanks for the recipe. I mean, this is world renowned. I'm going to stick my finger in here and I got a piece of chicken here. Chicken. Oh, get to the store and make it. Gotta go. Bye. And you know, YouTube, there's not too many times you can thank somebody for messing up. I think you know the word I want to use there. Thanks for messing up, Kathy. That's really good.